Hey there, Greg Smith here, and in this video we're going to look at how to achieve the correct backswing turn for your golf swing. So how to create the correct backswing turn? Well, first of all, notice how I say how to create the correct backswing turn and not how to increase your backswing turn. I don't know your range of motion. I don't know if you've got any injuries. And for me to say just increase your turn is not specific enough. However, if I show you how to create the turn in the right way, then you're going to be able to make a golf swing that's going to be powerful and efficient. And if you want to increase your turn, you can do so through improving your flexibility. But doing it the right way is key. And the majority of golfers won't achieve the turn in the correct manner. And the reason is because the backswing turn's not as simple as we think. You know, we think of rotation this way and it's very much of a horizontal move and the left hip works around and the right hip works back this way. But in reality, the first thing we have to acknowledge is the fact that we're working on a tilted axis. The pelvis is tilted forwards in the posture position, so any turn we create will be a tilted turn. It's a rotation, but it's on a tilted axis. And whenever we work from the traditional method of going kind of this way, what you'll see with most golfers is they'll actually come out of posture then. So they'll lose their spine angles, the upper body, the torso will come up, and then corrections have got to be made in the downswing to achieve a good strike. But you're also going to lose all of that torque out of the golf swing. Now, when we want to create turn the correct way in the backswing on this tilted axis, what should happen is this right hip will sit back. It'll be much more of a pushing back feeling rather than a rotation. And what that does is it allows the right leg to fractionally extend. The right leg has to straighten a little to allow the right hip to move back. Otherwise, we can't physically create hip turn. It's not going to hyperextend, so it's not going to lock out, but it needs to lengthen to allow us to keep the same spine angle. And when we can create that motion, when the right hip sits back, we can keep the head relatively steady, we can open up the hips and create a nice full shoulder turn, but keep the posture and keep the spine angle. And that's going to keep the swing really steady, but it's going to allow us to really create some torque in the swing as well. So let's see how we get on with this move. So that one felt quite nice. So remember, when you're trying to improve your turn, get that right hip working back and keep that spine angle. You're going to be much more consistent and you'll create a lot more power in your golf swing.